Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we're just west of Peterborough on the A605 heading towards Northampton. Now it's about 6 years since we've been here, but in the past it's proved quite a busy road, quite a variety of trucks, so we're just hoping that we're lucky today and there's not too many shadows and it's not too cold. Now coming up we've got a new DAF CF from Ely's Transport near Heathrow with a high ab on, nice 8-wheeler, and one of Woodhouse's Mercedes, they're heading down towards the services, followed by Lynch's big Scania on the low loader there, Lynch's heavy haulage, based in Hemel Hempstead, running off to collect some plant. And here's an interesting fleet, AC bins, anti-bins, do a lot of vehicle transportation and go quite far flung, can be seen in some quite far flung places in Europe. Next up is DJB Haulage with the DAF 106. Flash your lights here. Heavy load on that on the tarmac contract. Some big breeze blocks. And we've got Hawkins Logistics coming up with a Scania 6-wheeler. Just chasing them up the hill there. Of course, a common sight in the food chain industry now, the double-deckers, that one from Buffalo. Probably heading back to Spalding, there's some vehicles based there. And he's met with a DAF, Muller DAF on the Muller Milk contract, of course formerly Robert Wiseman. Here we have a Volvo 8-wheeler tipper from Wordsworth Excavations from Barnsley. And he's followed by another Volvo from a well-known fleet on this channel, Fenland Haulage from Wisbech. Don't usually see them with a tanker though, normally with a bulker on the back or a top liner. It would be nice to see them with a tanker, something a little bit different. And another frequent visit to the channel, Clayton Lenton Transport from Boston with a DAF 106. And yeah, that shot there gives you a good view from the roundabout of the services heading up the hill. It's quite a climb if you've got a bit of weight on. But this Renault looks fairly light as he makes his way up. Another fairly frequent feature on the channel, Hudson White Services Renault and the tanker there, and of course another Kalina Scania, this time on the Staubert contract. It's followed by an Upton Steel DAF 106. We've got little Welsh's DAF 6-wheeler high ab handed down there. It looks like some forklifts on the back. So again, another Volvo from Wordsworth Excavations. The lights and the horns going there, so nice to see. Nice one to play along. followed by a Scania from Open Fields there, no doubt hauling some cereal off to a food manufacturer or a mill. And got another Volvo there from Buffy's up near Wardle in Cheshire. Here's another well-known fleet to some of us, Hunter Pack from up Lancashire. And followed by a new one, this on me, looks like CDS, is it? Nice MAN, nice livery on it. There's Lineage Scania and Fridge. Don't know if we see so many of those in Northern England, but they're quite big on the food chain circuit round about Peterborough in the south. There's an unusual configuration on BJ Carberry. It's a load and a half. And here another Lincolnshire fleet, that's Staples. And Mercedes Actros, and he's met by an Iveco S-Way from Logistica, who can usually be seen moving some farm agricultural machinery. Get some interesting loads on the back of those trucks sometimes. Another tarmac vehicle, another Renault climbing up the hill. A load of aggregates on the back. It's followed by a CESL road sweeper. Some of these have started to get on the custom scene now. You can see quite a few at the truck shows. Some of them make quite a good job of it as well. Seems to be a day for catching plenty of Kalinas and plenty of DAF XGs as well. It's another one on the Fowler Welsh contract, lightly out of Spalding. He's met by a Gold Star, part of the Turners group, heading down with a 40-foot container, and met by a Turner's XG on the Fridge. There's another regular Wayman's of Sutton Bridge, always an immaculate fleet. Collins Earthworks. They run some big FH16s sometimes on the heavy haulage side, but this one's pulling a tipper. Every little helps. There's a little Tesco supermarket delivery truck. And he's met by a big Volvo from Duchy Transport in Rushden, followed by another Volvo from FLX Spalding. Then an MAN with a Moffat Mountie on the back, just making the trio. Those aggregates we're a Volvo. That's another new fleet to me. This looks like a Reading Bordeaux. Yep, there is. Reed and Bordeaux from Boroughbridge. Just up the side of the A1 there. Big company in the frozen and chilled transport sector. Next up it's Roth's Transport from Sutton Bridge near Spalding, obviously on traction duties for Knowles Transport. Here we have Adam Cluge and Renault T range. I think any time I've seen one of Adam's trucks, it's normally been pulling a container, so something a little bit different there again. Another FLX Scania hauling up the hill. Of course, coming up the twin track up the hill is one of the few times you could get past a slower vehicle, so our friends making the opportunity to get past the turners, and I don't think it'll be too long before our chap here in the McBurney MAN is on the back doors of the turners. Another well-known fleet, SJ Bar from Lancashire there. There's every chance that's maybe a milk tanker, certainly a foodstuffs tanker. Here we got a Volvo from Discordia in Romania now. There's very few service areas you pull into in Europe where you don't see a Discordia. Their iconic yellow and red livery, and it's only then you realise just how huge a company they are. Approaching here towards the services, we've got a 6-wheeler vacuum tanker from Dalrod, local fleet. They're Peterborough based. He's met by Helena Scania making good time. Stobart trailer there, possibly empty with the rate he's coming up the hill, I would guess. And he's met, well, he's leading this Goodall's Iveco from near Halifax. And another local truck, PJ Thory, who run a fleet of tippers. We see quite a few of those today, obviously working locally, out of a quarry possibly. Well, again, it's what we refer to as an albino Jack Richards, a white cab, rather than the familiar yellow. And here I think was the star of the day, this chap. He really made me smile, and it's a smart looking truck as well. Very smart looking Renault. Helena Dath on the Fowler Welsh contract. And Matthews from Great Yarmouth. Renault on the top liner there. Chris Hayter from Whitney with the Volvo FM and the Urban top liner, a little bit shorter than the normal. And it's another PJ Tory that we were talking about earlier. Nice livery on these trucks. Could do to be seeing a few more of them. I maybe need to come another visit over. Quite a big fleet, so you normally see a few when you're in this area. And they have a lot of rigids as well as Arctics. DFDS Renault. With Rick Beswick fridge on the back. And there's an Eco DAF from Freshlink. I'm not quite sure what the story is with those. I know that it's something to do with the carbon footprint. I did hear a story that the tractor unit powers the fridge rather than a diesel engine, but maybe someone can let me know what the story with those Freshlink Eco trucks is. Here's another fleet based around Heathrow, HFI distribution. You can quite often see those in Europe as well, with urgent air cargo, air freight. Here we have another new generation DAF operated by Menzies. And of course took over Bibby a few years ago now. But, you can just see in the back of the trailer their network. And we have an M&S DAF operated by Gist. That one possibly out of Spalding. Another new fleet to me, Indipac Logistics, Swindon based. Yeah, it's another new one on me. Nice to see though, a nice MAN. He's met by a Scania R series of LG Fairburn. Another Lincolnshire fleet in the egg distribution, egg farming industry. There's an old Downton's trailer, part of the EV Cargo group of course. That was an EV Cargo Volvo on the front, but Downton's from Gloucestershire. Another fleet, or another livery certainly, that we've lost in the last few years, sadly. It's a tractor unit there, it's a Scania V8, as the stickers would denote. So as they say, he'll never be late because he's got a Scania V8. Volvo drivers of course would argue, but anyway, we'll leave that to that. Clark's Transport with a Mercedes Rigid, making his way back. So you have a big Scania from Gray's Farm there with a Tesco container on the back. Possibly heading back towards Crick, I would guess, back to the intermodal depot there, Durft. And there again another PG Thories tipper heading down. And another Lincolnshire fleet, Freeman's Transport with a Mercedes. Their fleet involved in agricultural transport, sugar beet and the such likes. So just for our Norfolk viewers, there's a Renault from Medlars Transport there. No doubt making his way somewhere back towards Norfolk. And we'll finish off with a DAF there from Mason Brothers at Boston. So once again we thank you for watching, and we hope to see you back on the channel soon.